Okay guys, couple updates. So I've got the Xterra sold. I may have the Impala sold. The Gallant, I'm still working on it. I thought it was the crank position sensor, and in a way it is. So you'll notice this little timing belt hanging down. Yeah, there's the tone ring right there. And this right here is where the crank position sensor goes, and it reads this. But this is your little balance shaft oil pump belt, and it goes behind the main timing belt. So I've got to get all this stuff off of here. I'm going to have to drop the engine down a little. I've already got the exhaust loose from replacing the starter. The kit is relatively inexpensive. It comes with the balance shaft / oil pump belt. It comes with the timing belt, and it has 1, 2, I think somewhere up there. No, there it is. There's a third tensioner or idler pulleys, whatever. I guess they are tensioner pulleys. So I got the kit ordered just now. I don't know when it's going to be in, but we'll get all this stuff off. We'll get the engine dropped down a little bit. Unfortunately, we're doing it out here in the grass, but at least the grass is soft. The ants that I'm laying in, they're not soft. They're squishy, but they're stingy too and itchy. So we'll get all this stuff off, and with any luck, we'll have this thing running and driving again. And since it's actually it's dirty, but it's the nicer of the 3 vehicles I got. I mean, I have the back seat in there because I was testing the fuel pump. It needs a good washing. It needs wiper blades. It needs a lot of little stuff, but right now we got to get this timing situation fixed, get them belts replaced, get the timing set, get it running and driving. Then we'll work on making sure the AC is nice and cold, if it ain't already, and a few other things. Now, that Xterra I sold, it was a 2008. It had something going on with the top end. It drove, four-wheel drive worked, all the power windows and doors worked, had ice cold air conditioning, and there's a snap-on socket. But it was smoking pretty bad and had something going on the top end. That being a 12, I'm going to think the AC probably is okay. Then I picked up this weird-looking contraption. It's a 5-wheeler, so it's got duals in the front and a single caster wheel in the back. This is, they only made them 3 years, 64, 65, and 66. International Harvester, 201, I believe. Yeah, 201 H windrower, or I don't know what you call it, but it's a windrower. There's a pivot there and there where it had a huge head up here. They had them in 10 foot and 14 foot. I had the header for this, and I just didn't pick it up yet. It's pretty rough. I just intend on getting this thing running and driving, and maybe slicker up, use something paint on it, and take it into some parades or something fun. It does have a beehive in the bell housing. I'm sure you can see them buzzing around, which ought to be fun because I'm highly allergic. So we'll have to get rid of them. And I hate to just get rid of them. I need to find somebody that rehomes bees, because bees are very important to have around, and I don't want to just kill them. So if anybody in the North Texas area knows somebody in the North Texas area that can get rid of these bees or rehome them for me, let me know. If you have a way you can draw them out of there. I don't really intend on pulling this bell housing apart yet, but you see them crawling in and out through the hole where the anyways, yeah, I got to get them out of there. But this will be a fun little project, a nice little will it run video. The engine, of course, is locked up tight. I've got it completely packed full of ATF, diesel, gasoline, some water, some diesel clean. I've got lacquer thinner in it. I've got everything you can imagine in liquid form. There's even some motor oil poured in there. Trying to get it freed up. I had all the plugs out, got the cylinders full, got the block full. I filled the governor housing, which I'm sure it's already went way down because it was actually dripping out. It's going somewhere. I'll end up pulling the head off, I'm sure, and honing the cylinders out, and hopefully we can get this dude freed up. So stay tuned for this in a future video. That door's coming off, that pulley setup's coming off, that's coming off. Anything that does not need to run and drive, just move around on its own power, is coming off. This whole assembly here will have to stay put, of course, because that's the drive for these chain systems that drive the wheels. And then they're just 16-inch tires. The rims are in perfect condition. They're not rotted out. Same thing with the back. That's a 15. It's in perfect condition. When I get this thing all running and driving and moving, I'll replace these grease zerks that need it. We'll oil everything up, replace whatever seals need to be replaced, and hopefully have this thing moving under its own power. So, yeah, stay tuned, guys. There'll be a few more videos up and coming. I picked up both of these the other day, and you know how this goes. I had to buy that one, and then I had a guy call me before I even got home and got that one unloaded. I got this one for free, so that's how that goes. I'm waiting on the starter for this. I have the carburetor and stuff inside getting soaked and cleaned, and hopefully I can get this little Toro back up and running. I did get the carburetor for the Dixie chopper. Now that thing's 100%. That little choke has never worked on it since I got it. It just had a little plastic lever, and it had melted, and it finally got broken and crumbled so small that it would no longer fully choke it to start it. You had to pull the air cleaner off, put your hand on it, and then, you know, once it was warmed up, it was fine after that. So, yeah, with any luck, whenever that kit comes in, and then whenever I get the energy to tear into that, we'll get that all put together, and hopefully this thing will fire up and run and drive, and this will be a nice little car. It's got a couple of little spots on it, nothing bad. It does have mismatched mirrors. There's a white one on this side, a black one on that side, but there is another black power mirror in the car that I can put on here to where they match, or I can just take that one and paint it. It's missing one hubcap, so I may just go down to O'Reilly's and buy a cheap little set to put on it. And then it's just a matter of getting this thing all cleaned up, pressure wash it, vacuum the inside out, and make something be a good little car. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Later.